Uh, hey guys. I'm making this quick video for reason. The creator of Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama, has sadly, sadly passed away, and I'm going to try to hold back tears in this video. Hold back my tears as much as possible in this video. Because if you grew up a Dragon Ball Z fan, um, a lot of you, as myself as well included, grew up with Akira Toriyama. I just it's sad to hear because you see so many, like, I think of all the good characters that he's made in Dragon Ball: Goku, Vegeta, Krillin, Bulma, Chi Chi, all those characters. Um, for those younger Dragon Ball Z fans, and I mean way younger, like if you're like 6 or 7, or maybe you're just 10 years old and you're watching it, keep in mind that a character like Vegeta didn't exist until the adult, like the grown up adults version of Dragon Ball. He never even existed. But seeing the character and, just hearing all this stuff, it is absolutely heartbreaking. It's one of those things you don't want to believe that it's true, but it is true. Akira Toriyama passed away this week at 68 years old. And me and my buds, we loved, or we do love Dragon Ball so much. I have a friend, Brenton, who his favorite character is Trunks. Uh, and same with my friend Bradley. His favorite character was Vegeta. Mine was Goku. Not because he was the main character, but because Goku is such a relatable character to so many beloved fans. But anyway, you look at you just look at the work that he has done and how good of a job he put together, the storytelling, the memories are there, and they're everlasting memories. If you are a die-hard Dragon Ball fan or a fan of anything else that Akira Toriyama has done in the Dragon Ball universe or in a different show, then you will know what I'm talking about. You will know the feeling that I'm having right now. Um, I I believe that, if it wasn't for Dragon Ball, like, a lot of people wouldn't be interested in too much more anime than what it already is. Because, I get a lot of people like to compare um Naruto and Dragon Ball Z together, but let's be honest. You're not going to beat Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Z Kai, GT, any of those, especially GT. I love GT, but you just can't beat them. You can't beat the outcome of the show. It was well put together. They took their time before ever releasing anything about it, or ever releasing the before even releasing the episodes. It just goes to show when you see the amount of time that somebody is willing to put in and patience instead of rushing something, it it'll be a big hit 9 times out of 10. But for me, dude, it was Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball. I love it. I got some Dragon Ball Z action figures sitting up there. I got Cooler, SSJ3 Goku, or Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I got Ultra Instinct Goku, Vegeta, Gogeta, Cell, like you name it, man. I got Broly sitting up there. But yeah, the the amount of heartbreak right now that I have as a Dragon Ball Z fan, it truly hurts my heart that he is gone. I'm still trying to process it. And I've been given nothing but good memories about it. I will always have those good memories. Hell, they're not good memories, they're great memories. Memories that I will remember forever. And I love this show. I have like 3, 4 shirts of Dragon Ball. I play the games. I love Dragon Ball so much. It became like such a big part of my life growing up that I've never really been able to let go of it. Like there are some shows that people are like, yeah, you can let go, but when it comes to Dragon Ball Z, um, Danny Phantom, SpongeBob, all those shows, you name it, Avatar, The Last Airbender, it all became a big part of my life. All those shows became a big part of my life. And it was such a easier way of looking at things, especially in life. I, as a person, it it's hurt. It hurts to see this. It just shocks the hell out of me that he's gone. But again, I know he's in a better place, and he feels no more pain. It, man, I mean, the amount of good times I've had as a child, meeting my friends, uh, like I did, you know, all of that. This right here, it's gonna linger for a little bit for me. This one's gonna linger because unlike some people that are just now getting into Dragon Ball don't understand the feeling that when you grew the difference between you grew up with this type of show as opposed to um just now getting into Dragon Ball. the the absolute just pain I have right now, it it's definitely a biggie. So if I sound emotional in this, it's because I am. This is not a video that I was planning on putting out, but once I heard that he passed, I had to give him a proper tribute video. Through the 80s, 90s, and clear to 2009, Dragon Ball has been one of the biggest uh, shows in recent memory, and that is all thanks to Akira Toriyama. Because the amount of work that you ended up putting in on this shows how much you cared about what the fans thought, what they wanted to see, and the developments of these characters that you were willing to give them, like Piccolo, Gohan, Krillin, and then you brung us even when we thought Frieza was the most terrifying villain, then you brung in uh Cell, and he ended up doing way better, a little bit better than the Frieza fight. But again, the Frieza fight will always be my favorite one of my favorites of all time. If I had to put it in perspective, it would be Goku versus Vegeta in their first ever battle together. Frieza, or yeah, Frieza versus Goku on Namek, and 3, um, Kid Buu. And the thing that was so special, and I'll say this now, what was so special about the Kid Buu character is that every he ended up just destroying Earth. Like the first episode he showed up in was called, um, I believe it was called the Explosion of Earth, and we've seen so many Dragon Ball Z characters in the past say they're going to destroy Earth. Frieza couldn't, or no, Cell couldn't do it. Um, Vegeta didn't do it. Frieza, he did it in Resurrection F, but he went out like a little bitch. He did that shit like a little bitch, so I don't count that. Frieza did it, but did it like a bitch, so I don't count it. Boo, he literally showed up and destroyed Earth in the first episode that he showed up in. Literally, the first episode. But that shows the different directions that Akira Toriyama was willing to go to catch you off guard about this stuff. And if that didn't convince you, him destroying Earth, this pink motherfucker, goes to literal heaven. He goes to heaven and starts beating up the same people he sent there. They can't catch a break at that point. But you see what, like, the different directions that Akira Toriyama was willing to go with to make the show more interesting. It was all that in its entirety. You you had Vegeta at the end of the Buu fight with Goku. He was he even admitted to Goku that you said, Kakarot, you are number one. That was coming from Vegeta's mouth, even though people still today can't accept that he actually said that. And that is a canon Vegeta. That was a canon Vegeta that said that. So yeah. But still, a very beloved show. I could sit here talking about it for a whole 31 minutes, but the just like I said, the amount of memories that I have with Dragon Ball and Akira Toriyama directing it, just I love them to death. I love prayers out to his family. Uh, the Dragon Ball world has been hit hard as it's ever been hit before. But let's enjoy the memories and just the absolute good show that is Dragon Ball Z. Our beloved characters, Goku, the original characters, whether you love them or you hate them, you you gotta love the show. That's just it. And the amount of respect that should be given to the show is undeniable. Undeniable love and support. And again, I don't know what else to say. But and even growing up, okay, even growing up, my dad didn't know why I always did the like Dragon Ball stance. He'd always say it looks like I'm taking a dump. But it's those memories when you watch it, you even as an adult, you see how it affects you. How it's left a good memories with you. Shoot, us as Dragon Ball fans, we as diehard Dragon Ball fans, we can sit here and we can watch the same episode of Dragon Ball and it never get old. That's how much we love the show. That's how much we loved what Akira Toriyama did. And the fact that it's still going to this day is absolutely amazing. Just absolutely outstanding that the show still goes today. Hell, look at what Butch Hartman did with Danny Phantom. That show is still being watched today. Look at what um the creators of Avatar: The Last Airbender. It still stands the test of time today. 20 years later, the Avatar is still, yeah, and 18 years later, Danny Phantom is still standing the test of time. So I think that just goes to show how much people are looking forward to this. Like, learning new stuff. You get to learn more about Dragon Ball. When you go into a blind reaction, you learn more and more. But again, thank you so much, Akira Toriyama. This is the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Get 20 likes on this, and I'll see y'all later. R.I.P. Akira Toriyama, and peace.